Let's start with Honeybee. Honeybee is definitely not a bad role, but compared to the others, it relies too much on teammates. If your teammate is amazing, Honeybee feels strong. If your teammate struggles, there's not much you can do. That's why I can't rank it any higher than C tier.
Lazy? Me? I am the most hardworking little honeybee.
Next is Scout. Scout gives your team extra vision, which can be useful for spotting enemies before they attack. The problem is that vision alone usually doesn't win fights. Compared to other roles that deal damage, protect teammates, or control battles, Scout just doesn't have enough impact. That's why Scout also stays in C tier.
No one can hide from my eyes.
Doctor is one of the best support roles for keeping teammates alive. A well-timed revive can completely change a fight and give your team another chance to win. However, Doctor depends on teammates getting knocked first, making it less consistent than higher tier roles.
Step aside! There's a crew to revive!
Flashbang is a strong support role for team fights. Its ability can blind enemies briefly, making them harder to see, aim, and react. Used at the right time, it can help your team win a fight quickly. That said, Flashbang depends on good timing. If you use it too early or miss, you lose its biggest advantage. Overall, it's reliable and impactful, but not quite strong enough for A tier, so I'd place it in B tier.
Don't look at me.
Xiao Yao has incredible mobility. It can chase enemies, escape dangerous situations, and make flashy plays. But if you waste your abilities, you'll become an easy target. That's why Xiao Yao earns B tier.
Guess I have to call in backup myself.
Vigiler stands out in Colosseum because of its portal ability. A skilled player can use portals to surprise enemies, escape danger, or help teammates move around the map quickly. The downside is that it takes good planning. If your portals are poorly placed or discovered, they lose a lot of value. Because of that, I don't think it's strong enough for A tier. It's a creative and useful role, but overall, B tier feels right for Vigiler.
Space is relative, not fixed.
Conjurer is a solid role that puts pressure on the enemy team. Its abilities can make fights harder for opponents and create openings for your teammates. I placed Conjurer in B tier because it isn't as consistent as the higher ranked roles. Against experienced players, it can be harder to get full value, and it often relies on team follow-up. Even so, Conjurer is still reliable and effective in the right hands, so I think it belongs in B tier.
You dare to disturb my conjuration.
Bounty Hunter is a strong role focused on tracking enemies and securing eliminations. With good timing and the right target, it can quickly give your team an advantage. I placed Bounty Hunter in B tier because it's less consistent than the A tier roles. Against coordinated teams, it can be hard to find a good opening, and it offers less team support than roles like Engineer or Samurai. Overall, Bounty Hunter is still a solid role with strong damage and good potential, but B tier feels right.
Everything has a price, even lives.
Ninja is one of the fastest and most dangerous assassin roles in Colosseum. Its mobility lets it jump on low-health enemies, secure kills, and escape before the enemy reacts. But Ninja isn't unbeatable. If you rush in carelessly, you'll be eliminated quickly. Good Ninja players stay patient, strike at the right moment, and know when to retreat. Overall, Ninja has huge carry potential, so I think it deserves a tier.
If you can see me, you were already dead.
Veteran punishes overly aggressive players by turning their attacks against them. This makes enemies think twice before rushing in. Its biggest strength is flipping a losing fight with one well-timed ability. But timing matters a lot. Choose it too early or too late, and enemies can simply wait it out. That's why Veteran is a strong and reliable A-tier role.
I'm not in it for the glory.
Engineer is one of the smartest roles in Colosseum. Instead of relying only on damage, it uses gadgets and positioning to control the battlefield and support the team. It may not be as flashy as Ninja or Sniper, but it's incredibly consistent. A good engineer can create openings and help win key fights in almost any match. Because of its versatility and reliability, Engineer easily earns a tier.
Excuse me, I have a ship to fix.
Chameleon is one of the best surprise attack roles. Its invisibility lets you sneak behind enemies, escape danger, and secure easy eliminations. A good chameleon player is always unpredictable.
Are you smart enough to see me?
Ninja is incredibly durable and performs well in almost every fight. It has excellent survivability and can put constant pressure on the enemy team.
I'm the master of my own destiny!
Kaiju is a very strong role because of its high health and powerful attacks. Once it transforms, it becomes a huge threat in team fights and can put a lot of pressure on the enemy team. The reason I put Kaiju in A tier instead of S tier is because smart players can still counter it by keeping their distance and attacking together. It's a powerful role, but it isn't as consistent as the very best ones. Overall, Kaiju is a great pick and definitely deserves a place in a tier.
Victory!
Sniper has incredible long-range damage. A skilled sniper can eliminate enemies before they even reach the fight. Good aim makes this role one of the scariest in Colosseum. With strong aim, this role becomes one of the most dangerous in Colosseum.
Don't try to run. You'll only die trying.
Now let's talk about Samurai, one of the strongest roles in Colosseum. Samurai is a great team player. Its ability to protect teammates can completely turn a fight, especially when your team is under pressure. Is also very consistent. A skilled samurai can save teammates at the perfect moment and turn a losing fight into a win. That's why I think Samurai deserves a place in S tier.
With my sword and my heart, I shall shield you from harm.
Finally, we have Time Master. The Time Master is one of the strongest roles because of its rewind ability. It can survive fights that other roles would lose and make enemies waste their abilities. A skilled Time Master can completely turn a battle around with perfect timing. That's why I think it's one of the best roles in Colosseum and definitely deserves S tier. And that's my Colosseum tier list. Let me know if you agree or what roles you'd move up or down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Time is linear, only to low dimensioners.